G'day folks, it's pre-sunrise at the Eldorado Dredge Hole. I've made my way out here with my janjuck worms and a couple of bait rods to see if I can catch the elusive dredge hole silver perch or a few redfin. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Right, now I'm still yet to catch a silver perch in this Eldorado Dredge Hole. Quite a lot of small redfin, the occasional larger redfin and a couple of carp, but I'm yet to catch a silver perch. I've got a paternoster rig here with a really small sinker and two janjuck worms on that rod. And on this other rod here, I've got a bubble float. I might just make my dropper a little bit longer. So two rods baited with worms, one with a bubble float and one with a paternoster rig. Something's towing my float around here. I literally it's just gone under, look at that. It stayed under too. It's got a fish on it. Can you believe that already? I was just about to tell you what I'd done. It's a tiny little redfin. He's hooked a little bit deep. I was just about to tell you that I sat down and my float had moved, so I moved my float. I'm going to get him off. Tiny little redfin straight away. There's a little bit of blood there, but hopefully he'll be okay. I just moved my float. I was out there for about 2 minutes and it moved a bit. So I moved it in closer to the bank, and within probably 10 or 15 seconds, before I even had a chance to tell you that I'd moved it, I hooked a fish on it. I might just leave that same worm on and see what happens. That was... might even shorten my float a little bit in that close to the bank. That was... just in there in close. I hadn't even had a chance to tell you that I'd moved the float that already had a bite. Right, so the paternoster rig is over here close to the end of that shrub where I caught quite a few fish a while back when I was out here. The bubble float is out here in front of the tree, only a few metres out from the bank. Neither of my rods are out in the open, out in the middle. They're both in close. And I've already caught one. My float's getting towed around over there again. Still getting towed. It's getting towed. Hasn't been towed under, but it's been towed, and I've got him. Is it a little silver or another little redfin? It's a little carp. Now that's something I've never caught in the Eldorado Dredge, is a baby carp. I've caught a couple of carp here before, but they were both bigger than that. These little carp are everywhere at the moment because of the summer rains and the summer floods. These things have bred like wildfire. Anyway, mate, you don't get to go back. One small redfin and one small carp, both on the same janjuck worm. I'll thread the mangled tails through, then I'll put the same worm back out. God, they're tough, these things. Yep, that's where it was, just out there in front of those trees. Now, while I'm sitting here waiting for my next bite, I just want to do a bit of advertising. I want to tell you about my latest book. I've written a new book. Called How to Climb the Stairs. It's a step-by-step instructional. Here we go, my float's getting towed around. It's gone under, stayed under. Got him. Little on this one. Carp or redfin? Redfin. Two redfin and one carp on the same two janjuck worms. I'll leave them as they are and hopefully that tail doesn't just get bitten straight off. I love this. Not a touch on this rod yet. This is in the silver perch zone. When that catches one, it's going to be a silver perch. Right, now the sun's coming up. It's currently 7:15 and it's 9 degrees. I actually had my heater on lightly on the way out here. I've got a flannelette shirt on, so I'm comfortable, I'm warm, and it's going to warm up. But it is very late in summer. The nights are getting cooler and longer. The mornings are getting cooler. Things are about to change. The Murray cod have already started to slow down. So have the yabbies. The yabbying started to slow down already. My float's gone underwater just as I'm talking, so I better put my camera back on my head and see if there's a fish on it or not. It's stayed under, so that's a pretty good sign. Haven't MIA, my float, missing in action. There's no fish on it. How does that work? I'll put it straight back out. No, I won't. I'll put it straight in that tree and then get a real big tangle. That bites hard because I wanted to get that back in where that hungry fish was. While I'm untangling, I'll finish telling you what I was going to tell you. There we go, I've already got it. Look at that. Almost. That'll do for now. I'll get it straight back out so I can finish telling you what I'm going to tell you. I'll put that there while I finish talking, and then I'll fix it up. It's a time of year when things change. The yabbies have started slowing down. I've had several fishless yabbying adventures where I've caught no yabbies just recently. I've had a few Murray cod fishing fails. I went out with Brett the other day. Me and Brett and I, we went bait fishing for Murray cod, and we didn't catch any. That happens this time of year. I'll still catch yabbies and I'll still catch cod, but they won't be as frequent. I'm getting a bite on my other rod now. It's actually hard to tell you what I want to tell you between getting bites on my rods. But anyway, as we move forward now through the autumn, there will still be Murray cod videos, but they'll be less. And there'll still be, hopefully still be yabbying videos, but they'll be less, and I may not catch as many. That's just the nature of autumn. The redfin fishing should peak now. Should get a couple of months of really good redfin fishing, whether it's here at the Eldorado Dredge, Lake William Hovell, Lake Hume, Lake Buffalo, Warringah Basin. Any and all of those places will fish well. But the cod and the yabbies will slow down, and I just had another bite and I missed it. We're heading into my favourite time of year now, the autumn. I will miss the yabbying and I'll miss the cod fishing, but I will love these cool, clear mornings. And I love the redfin fishing. And the trout fishing. The trout fishing should be good for the next couple of months too before it starts. Usually it starts slowing down around about May when they're getting ready to spawn. It starts becoming hit and miss then. So for the next couple of months, my channel could be redfin and trout dominated, with hopefully still a few Murray cod and yabby videos. My float's just gone straight under. Didn't even bob, just went down. Got him. A bit harder fighting this one. A bigger redfin or a bigger carp? It's a bigger redfin. Look at that. Gee whiz, I could nearly eat that one, I reckon. I've got the esky with me. I could skin that hole like I showed you in a video recently. That'd be a good size to skin hole. Do I want him or not? No, look, I think it's your lucky day, mate. He is a nicer redfin, that one, a much nicer fish. But I think I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Another coat of lipstick on his lips, and he would have been a little bit bigger, and he'd be all right. I can hear a heavy vehicle coming in over there. Quite often road workers and stuff will back water trucks up and pump water. So if any of these scenes have a loud engine sort of a noise in the background, it'll probably be a water pumper. And yep, that's a water truck. So there could be a little bit of noise, like a kind of a noise. This wasn't part of the plan. It's hard to cast when you've got a bubble float on, because the float casts, but the line underneath it, the dropper, goes any old direction, usually in the tree. My float's gone under and it's stayed under. Oh, he got off. It's a bit too slow getting there. Wow, he took half my worm, that fish. I'll put it back out there for now because I know he's there. I'll give it probably a minute or so maximum, and if it doesn't come back, I'll put a fresh worm on. I can hear the water pumper over there, but it's actually very quiet compared to some other water pumpers that just make heaps of noise. Oh, there's the float's gone, and got him. He came back. There's only a little weeny one. Weeny little red fin. Little red fin. See you later, mate. Right, now I've just freshened my worm up by replacing it. Put a fresh one on. I'm going to be sitting in the sun here shortly. It'll be flannelette shirt off time. It almost is already. Oh, there goes me float. Just as I unbuttoned the first button on my shirt and I've got him. Another carp. That's another redfin. It's a bit bigger than the last one, but not as big as the one before it, and he's hooked a bit deeper. Well, mate, you're in trouble. This one had to be sacrificed to the water birds. He was hooked a bit deep. And there is the head of the AFL Football Club, Gil McLaughlin. Football League. There's me float bouncing around there. It's getting towed around a little bit too. Just gone a bit quieter. I think the water truck over here must be full of water. Because the pumps just stopped pumping. It's getting towed and got him. It's very, oh, I lost him. I say it's very small, but he got off. He was just out there. But he comes back really soon. There it goes, he's back already, look. Knew that'd happen. He's getting towed. Still missed it. Try again. Yep, it's back in exactly the same spot, so I reckon it'll be back pretty quick. There we go, straight away. It's towing it. Got him. Haha, got you this time. Another redfin. Still no sign of the hi-ho silver, but that's okay because I'm having a blast just catching redfin. The sunrise bite, it was a bite on the other rod. The sunrise bite at the Eldorado Dredge. First fish on the pattern, lost the rig. Oh, you got to be joking. I think I've caught a bloody turtle. Oh, good, it's only a snag. That's a better result than a turtle. Got him. It's not a bloody turtle, is it? You've got to be joking. Oh, good. It's only a snag. That's a better result than a turtle. I was talking to some locals out here a while back that said they've never seen a turtle here. And I just released one 2 minutes before they got here. And here's another one. See you later, buddy. Floats under, stayed under, it's got to be on there, doesn't it? Got him. Another redfin. They're small, but they're not super tiddlers like I was getting at Lake Hume recently when I was up there. I know there are silver perch in here. My friend Dane from Wangaratta has caught a few. He's doing better than me because I've never caught one. This worm's caught 3 fish so far, I think. I've lost count. You can go back out and catch another anyway. Oh, my float's just gone under. It's right in front of me. Looks like it's coming back up. It's only slowly. It's getting towed again. It's getting towed. Got him. Haven't had any bites lately. It's been really quiet. It's oh, he got off anyway. Had all that action earlier on sunrise, and for the last 20 minutes I haven't had a touch. That was the first bite in probably 20 minutes. The morning bite window has closed, and now I suspect the nibbles are just going to trickle in. Well, folks, I'm about to pack up and head home. The morning bite window at the Eldorado Dredge. Would you believe it's now 9:30 a.m. All of that action came between 7 and 7:45. Since 7:45, in the last hour and 3/4 or whatever it is, I've barely had a touch. What an epic bite window. Thanks very much for watching my Eldorado Dredge sunrise bite window session. If you've enjoyed the video, why not give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and then hopefully I'll see you in my next video.